Welcome to the Boss of Visual podcast. This is your host, Shakita D-Days. I am super excited because we have some major events that are coming up March 2022. None other than the Boss of Visual Conference. Those that are attending will get a chance to be featured on our podcast show and also featured in our Boss magazine. Now, I want to come on with 5 tips that will help you transform your life. Number 1, wake up early. The highest performers are the ones that woke up earliest, beginning their days while others were sleeping. Number 2, prepare for tomorrow the night before, as far as what the day will look like and laying out your clothing. Number 3, finish making tomorrow's to-do list before you go to bed. This will save you time and anxiety of feeling overwhelmed, especially if you have multiple clients. Number 4, make use of power naps. So if you're going to wake up early all the time and you're working hard, you're working out, sometimes you're going to get tired. That's human. It's acceptable. And unfortunately, we're all humans and we're going to get tired. So those power naps will help you make it through the time that you take to work on your job or your business. Number 5, ignore the mirage that people put on social media. Stop wasting time strolling and work on your master plan. Now we're going to have none other than visionary life coach Amazin Tate come on, continuing her caregiver segment.
Hello, everyone. It is your caregiver coach, Angela Amazin, and I am so happy to be here once again so that we can just exhale, breathe. And today's topic is how to step back so that you can step up. So I'm going to say it one more time, how to step back so that you can step up. And that can apply to many different areas of your life. So I'm going to dive right in and I'm going to get to it. I hope everyone had an amazing Thanksgiving and probably are doing a little after Thanksgiving shopping, because now we're going right into the Christmas holiday. So I literally just had to come on and share this, because this is a time where a lot of times we need to step back and we don't know what that looked like, and it can look like a lot of different things. So I decided to come up with this topic today, and let's talk about it. So if you can relate, definitely let us know a little bit about how you can relate, and just kind of all the listeners out there, we just want to thank you for tuning in. But let's talk about what it means and stepping back to step up. Sometimes stepping back is just to prove and provide a space for others willing and able to step up and take the responsibility away from you, but not necessarily keep you from doing what you do. It just kind of helps you get your things in order. And that, like I said, it can be a lot of things for a lot of different people. We talk about life balance for caregivers. So in our caregiver space, we want to make sure that you have the balance that you need while you're caring and sharing for others. And sometimes that do require you to step back. And stepping back doesn't mean you're stepping down away from all of your responsibilities. It only means that you want to kind of make sure that you're in a healthy space for you. You want to make sure that what it looks like is for you to make sure that you're not going to overwhelm yourself. Most of the time as caregivers, we take on all these challenges, and we have this intense idea about what stepping up looks like. So we're going to do all these things, and we're going to go forward, and we're going to make some things happen. And we, always say that this is how it's going to look. And unfortunately, it doesn't go that way. And so when you're stepping up to the plate and you're saying, you know what, that's just like in the game of baseball when they step up to the plate and they're getting ready to hit the ball, it doesn't always mean they won't strike out. It doesn't always mean that they're going to hit the ball. And it's the same metaphor for our caregivers. It's the same metaphor for life. When you're stepping up, I found myself in a space where I was stepping up to everything, saying yes, yes, yes to everything. And I had to literally take a deep breath. And I said, I got to step back. And when I stepped back, for me, that looked like saying no, letting some things go, and not putting it on the shelf where I could reach it. I just merely said, you know what, right now in this space, in this time, in order for the life balance, for the basic necessities, for me to be able to provide for my caregivers, my listening audience, my family, and myself, I needed to just, again, step back. That was a realization for me. So again, I don't know who's out there listening, and I don't know if you can relate, but it's one of those things that I really wanted to put on the table so that we can talk about today. So I am, again, Angela Amazin Tate. I am a caregiver life coach, and I also help you with balance. I help all the family caregivers as well as professional caregivers create a sense of freedom for themselves and how to have self-care. Self-care is the most important thing we can talk about, and not give so much of yourself that you become overwhelmed with your own health and wellness by taking care of others. So that is what I do. I have strategies, techniques, courses lined up. I have one-on-one coaching sessions, and I do it all because not only am I a life coach for caregivers, I am a caregiver. So it makes a big difference. And if you know someone out there, make sure you tag them into this podcast. Because this one right here, I'm sure someone you know, someone close to your family, who's caring for someone, maybe it was a time that you cared for someone, and you can relate. You didn't want to seem like you failed. You didn't want to seem like things wasn't working for you, but you kind of wanted to make sure you fulfilled everything you said you were going to do. And you didn't want to step back because you felt like you just stepped up. And that, again, is not a bad thing because stepping up is merely just going forward and saying, I'm going to do a particular thing, and I have a purpose why I'm stepping up. So I don't know if that makes sense, because to me, I just think, leadership is when you step up in so many areas, when you're stepping up in your church, at your job, volunteering somewhere. It's so many ways you can step up. And then it can become a lot where you're still trying to get, like I said, the life balance between work and home, just making sure you're doing the basic things, the care at home for your family and the financial and just all of the things that comes with it, that allows you some days to have good intentions by saying, I'm going to step up. But then guess what? You literally end up stepping back. So like I said, we're almost into Christmas and we're getting ready to end this year strong. I want to hear from some people out there. My website, I can be found at www.coachamazing, and I want to hear some things. You can also find me on Instagram at I am Coach Amazing, and that's another place where you can find me. And my Twitter is I am Coach Amazing as well, and you can also find me on Facebook with I am Coach Amazing, the caregiver coach. So yeah, I need to stop really quickly to just share. It is Black Friday, but when we get this on Saturday, and we start talking about all of the things that we did over the weekend, over the Thanksgiving break, enjoying your family and friends. Are you making sure you're getting products or gifts or getting something for them that really, really puts you in a space where I want to say that it just makes sense. So, yeah, the Black Friday sale that I caught, and I'm looking forward to Cyber Monday as well, was one of our sponsors. I have to shout out, and I can't go without shouting out our sponsor, was Luxury Soap. When I tell you, it is natural products. It's so many things I can't even explain. So I'm going to tell you, the Rory collection has been amazing for me to shop for my family and friends for the holidays. You definitely have to check it out. So you can go to Royal Collection DDD2, the number 2, C.com, or you can go to Instagram and you can go to that same website, but we'll put it underneath this broadcast, because I want you to go and support our fellow women, is what I want to say. Yeah, because women are empowering women, and we want everybody. We even have a line for men, but I literally got some for my son, my daughter, and just a few people, because I wanted to use products that I use, and I wanted to share with the people I love. So, yeah, if you're a caregiver or caretaker, check out some of these amazing products. But I am not going to hold you, because I know you probably still have family and friends in, but I literally had to come today with the word, stepping up. Sometimes you just got to step back. And I want to invite everybody out there today to meet me in Miami. Save the date, March 19th. We are going to have a Bossed Up conference, and it is going to be the conference to start your year strong. And it's going to be panel guests. Oh, my God, so many wonderful speakers. And it's going to definitely have a segment where you'll learn some things about business, but I'll be in the house talking about everything from caregiving to vision boards, of how to create active vision boards. So I'm so excited, because if you need to go and get your ticket now, the tickets are up. You can get the early bird special. Go right to Eventbrite, and let's get this party started. I want everybody to have an amazing holiday in your year strong. Be safe. Make sure you take all the precautions to make sure that you and your loved ones are covered. I don't know where people stand in some spaces with the vaccine, but make sure that everyone has had their shots before they come around your loved ones. If that is something you discuss with your family, because it's important to make sure you're caring for yourself and you're not exposing yourself in harm's way while taking care of others. So it's your girl, Angela, amazing. Your caregiver coach, your caregiver coach. And again, have an amazing holiday, and I'll see you next week, or I'll be on this broadcast next week. And if you want to email me some questions prior to the event, the podcast, go to amazingcaregiverscircles@gmail.com. Again, that's amazingcaregiverscircles@gmail.com, all one word. So look forward to being back on here next week. You guys have an amazing weekend.
All right. Thank you guys for joining us. The message was you have to step up. You have to step back to step up. So thank you guys for joining us. That was our visionary coach, Angela Amazin Tate. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for always bringing that flavor. And we'll see you guys on the next show. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share this video, and we'll see you guys on the next episode. Stay bossed up.